I didn't expect to stay so good on the road at speeds over 100. Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the brand new Dacia Jogger. This is the Extreme, the top of the range version, and in this video we will do the test drive, we will see the consumption, and I will give you my feedback on how is the car on the road. First of all, I have to say that it's for the first time when I have on review and when I saw this Jogger in Extreme version, and I have to say I really love the design. I really love the different combination of colors. Also the rims look lovely, the mirror caps look really nice in this kind of a, I should say, copper color. It looks really cool. It comes with 16-inch wheels, and also we have drum brakes on the rear, and in the front ventilated brake disc. Anyway, if you want to see the full review, interior, exterior, more technical data, material quality and all that stuff, I wait you in a separate video where you can see a lot of information. Plus this version that I have with me is the version that comes with a bed, so sleep pack, it's here. So for more details I wait you next days. If that video is not already on the channel, I wait you next days to see it, because it will be really interesting. Now this is the key, the same key. It comes with keyless entrance and all the package. It comes with these beautiful seats. Those are from Extreme with the new Dacia logo right here. Really cool seats, and I like it very much. I really drive all day today the car, and I was feeling super comfortable here. And this is kind of an Alcantara feeling in the middle. On the side we have some textile material, but right here in the middle, all these great part, it's kind of an Alcantara feeling, and it's the same feeling. We have it right here on the dashboard in this area, the same nice quality feeling. I really love the car until now. I want to give you some technical data and then we will start driving. It comes with a manual transmission, 6-speed, with a 1-liter petrol engine. The price of the car for this version that I have with me, this is the TCI 110, is the petrol version, and the starting price, it's around 90,200 euro, depending which country you are. Price on this version, on Extreme version, exactly the car that I have with me, is 20,050 euro, but you can get it on Essential version, the most affordable version, start from 60,690 euro. Pretty good price, I should say, for what this car offers and how practical this car it is. There's a few information, technical data. The consumption estimated VLTP 5.6 liter. We will reset it and we will see what kind of consumption we can get. 127 grams CO2 emission, 183 km/h is the top speed, 0 to 100 in 10.5 seconds, 110 horsepower and 200 Newton meters, 1-liter petrol engine, 3 cylinders in line, front wheel drive, and 6-speed manual transmission. I think those are the most important information. Plus the tank capacity, it's 50 liters, and the ground clearance 20 centimeters, turning circle 11.7 meters. Now let's see if we can beat the VLTP estimated consumption. Start the car, press the brake, and then we have here the start engine button. Because it's a manual transmission, we have to press the clutch and also the brake in the same time. Now it comes also with a reverse camera. It has a nice graphic, Dacia graphic here on the front. You can also connect your smartphone. For example, I already connected a little bit earlier right here, so because it's already connected, you can see how simple it is to connect it, for example, to Apple CarPlay. Because I have right here the phone, you can simply go here, you just press on it and then it should connecting. You can see right there. In the meanwhile, let me reset the consumption. You can see the consumption in the middle. It was 9.5 liter before, but now I just reset it. We drive in Eco. It comes with an Eco function, Eco mode, so we drive in both modes. And what else? Automatic climatic system, love that. Some USB 2 ports down there. We have also here, I think this is the traction control, right? Grip, loose surface on, grip extended, traction control, yeah, on and off. From here you can turn it on and off. Pretty simple. And I think we are connected now, yes. And if you go to Apple CarPlay, you can see right here, but more about that we will talk in a separate video, guys, so stay close to see the full review. It comes also with the navigation on this version, so you're I have almost full option on the car. Now let's drive it. I reset the consumption, just go in first speed and let's drive the car. First of all, visibility wise, it's just perfect. Nothing to complain about. Visibility around the windows, it's very good. Around the mirrors, it comes with blind spot technology in the corners. The position, on driving position, it's very good. And I have to say, I think those are the best seats that I ever test in a Dacia until now. I don't know why, I really love the seats. I love the position. I had before the Jogger on tests and on reviews. If you didn't see those videos, check them out. But this is for the first time when I have the Extreme version on test and with those seats. And I have to say, I'm in love with those seats. I feel like they are super good and premium quality, so I like that very much. Now, in terms of sound insulation, when you're driving at low speeds in the city, the sound insulation is pretty good. You barely hear noise from outside. For example, here are many cars and you can see that the sound inside the cabin is still good. Outside are 12 degrees right now, so doesn't make any sense to turn on the heating. And plus, you can see I'm in shirt, t-shirt, so it's not that cold inside. It's a very good temperature. Plus the sun, it's coming from up, so it's pretty fine. Anyway, we will stay here because we will actually try all kind of driving style, like traffic. We go a little bit on the highway, so we will see in the end how the car it's managing to do with high speed in the city, a little bit of city driving. So in the end will be a perfect real life test to see the consumption as well and to see how this car is managing to drive. But I have to say it's a super practical car from the point of view of carrying stuff in the back, even people. It comes with third row seats. You have isofix for child right there. On the second row, I will show you in the review video, and also the sleeping pack that I will show you in the review video. It's a super complex car. You can also take out the seats from here. You can pull them like this up here, and then you can carry a lot of stuff in the back there. So it's crazy practical. You will see in the review video. Plus you have some USB ports, 12-volt port, automatic climatic system here. You can easily turn it on and off, the temperature as well. I love those wheels. I love the fact that they are kind of physical wheels and physical buttons. It's super simple to turn it on and off. Plus here you have heated seats, 2 position for you and the passenger. This is the eco mode. From here you activate the eco mode. Here is turn on and off the engine. So for example, when you stop, like I stop right here, the engine will turn off and on when the car will stay on the same spot. For example, here when you stay in at traffic signs a lot of time, that make a lot of sense that the engine to be stopped. And it's really useful. It comes with a navigation, easy to use and pretty simple. And if you don't like it, you can connect your Apple CarPlay or Android phone. Very simple, so you don't have to use a cable because it has wireless connectivity. So you can do that also through very nice, thank you. So you see it has kind of a good power there to go in, but I don't know, definitely if you ask me guys right now, if I had to choose between the options that this Dacia Jogger come with, in terms of engine, we have the hybrid version 140, we have this 110, and we have another one that it's gas plus petrol. And I will definitely go with the hybrid version because you are able to drive in the city most of the time 80% only in electric mode. So that means in this kind of traffic you will drive all the time in electric mode. The full hybrid version mean that it has a battery, and it has an electric motor that help the car coasting, and also when you drive at low speed you are driving only in electric mode, and then it will recuperate back the energy into the battery and so on. So it's a very smart system that Dacia and Renault kind of share it right now, and I see that will come on the new Dacia Duster next year. So this full hybrid system, it's a great system to have it in your car, at least when you're driving in a city. Plus you're not able to go with automatic transmission if you get this engine, this petrol, pure petrol or gas plus petrol. You're not able to go with an automatic transmission, and I definitely think that automatic transmission make more sense, and it's much more easier to drive and most of the big city, for example. Of course, this one it's great because you can get a better consumption, but it's much more annoying in most of the times. But yeah, now when I take my driving license, I think like in 2005, 80-90% of the cars on the street were all manual, and now it's 80-90% of the cars on the street are automatic. And yeah, this manual, it's it's like from the old test drives that I do these days, I think it's just like 5% of the cars are manual transmission, maybe 10%. But it's nice to remember from time to time how is to drive a car with a manual transmission. And the good part is that on this Jogger it's easy to go into the gears, so it's super simple. This is a very important thing from my point of view. I mean, it's not so heavy, so you go very easy into the gears, so this is a very important thing. Great visibility on the mirrors. It comes also with blind spot technology in the corners there. So if you wanna change the lane, you can see right there in the corner of the mirror that it is a car. Visibility wise around the windows it's very good, and also in the mirrors. Nothing to say about that. The steering wheel, it's nice, good grip, good size. Right now we are in eco mode, and I feel like the car, it has plenty of power, kind of like it. So you can see you can reach out 100 km/h without any problem. It comes also with a cruise control, so you can activate it from here, so the car will be able to set the speed from here. You set the speed and the car will kind of keep that speed for you. It comes with emergency brake, blind spot technology, but it doesn't have an autopilot, a proper autopilot. That's something to keep in mind. And you can also deactivate by pressing the brake or by pressing this button here. Then go in sixth and we can drive a little bit faster. And you see right now we reach 105, 110. It's no problem. Even the sound from outside, it's not that loud. It's pretty good. Hear a little bit of wind, but I think today it's a little bit windy outside. But other than that, it stays pretty good on the road. And as expected, consumption until now 8.4 liters. Not bad at all. If you need a little bit of power, right now we are in eco mode, so the car limit the power a little bit when you press the acceleration. So you can see in eco mode I'm all the way flooring down, and the car, it gives you the power super slowly, but I can reach 120 without any problem. Now from 120 you start to hear a little bit of wind from outside, but nothing serious. Yes, it's good, it's good. I didn't expect to stay so good on the road at speeds over 100, but it's super okay. Now you hear a little bit of noise because of the shape of the car. It's not super aerodynamic, and that's why you start hearing some noise from outside. But in eco mode, the power, it gives you the power quite slowly, but it's quite fine. I mean, it feels quite stable at this kind of speed, and this is good because most of the premium cars and most of the expensive cars, when you drive at high speed, the car, it's stable on the ground, and this is important. It gives you that trust feeling that you can drive without problem at this kind of speeds, and for me this is important, and this Dacia Jogger have it on, and I like that. .9 liters consumption until now, quite fine. It's quite good car. It's a practical car, it's a good daily car, but I will definitely go with the hybrid version. It's much more expensive, but you have much more comfort. It will make your life more easier. We will go out from eco mode right now, and we will see on the back road, the same road, we will see how will be the acceleration, if it will be a little bit more stronger, or how the power will be at higher speeds at 110, 120, because I feel like on eco mode you're kind of limited over 110 km/h. It gives you the power super slowly, and I know it can do better. Also keep in mind that the car, it's relatively new, so usually under 5,000 kilometers the consumption, it's much bigger, so you need over 5,000 kilometers the car start to consume a little bit less, so this is kind of normal. Good visibility in the back, the mirror, it's big and nice, even on the side. But my favorite part in the car until now are the seats. I love the seats, and of course the multimedia system. You have an USB up here, USB down there. I love the multimedia. I love how easy it is to connect those systems, right? So it's super easy to control and connect those systems. The phone I just connected in 5 minutes. I will show you in a separate video, and also try to show you in the review video. But there are many other cars much more expensive that doesn't allow you to connect wireless Android and Apple phones. It stays also good on curves. Now, ooh, I feel like it has more power. Let me put the key here because it's moving around there. I feel like right now without eco mode the car have much more life in it and gives you the power a little bit more aggressively. Even in curves at 60, you can see 60, 55, it stays quite good. told you it has much more power than I was expected. And we go in fifth, and we can go easily. Oh man, that's much better. Oh, without echo it's much better. I mean, it gives you the power much more easier. You feel like when you press the acceleration, let me go down on this hill so I can show you, then you will think it's the hill. But now we have like 110, right? 115. And then if you press the acceleration now, ooh, it's going more. And change it again. Look at this, it's just 130 without any problem. And still stay really good on the road. It's quite stable, it feels great. I think until 150 you can stay with the car on the road perfectly, no problem. So you can see 120, 30, it's really good, really stable. It feels like it stays really good. It gives you that trust of a good quality car. So I like that. Yeah, great. Now when you press now the acceleration, you feel like the car have much more power to give you. Five 7.6 liter consumption until now, and we will go outside here. And then we will try also an acceleration. We try kind of from zero to see how it's handled. I think a mild hybrid will be great on this on this engine. If will be combined with a mild hybrid system, I think was quite interesting. The brakes feel great, even though it used the drum brakes on the rear. You don't feel like it has drum brakes. The brakes feel relatively good. Let's see here if someone comes from behind. Anyway, it comes, but we will still try like that. Yeah, it's fine. It's great. I love the way it's changed the gears. It goes into the gears super easy, super smooth. I love it. The transmission here, it's super good. The gear shifter, it's super smooth and nice. Lovely. Now let me go back to eco mode, and then we will go into the city. We will drive a little bit in the city to see what kind of consumption we can get. Blind spot technology in the corner. .1 liter. The consumption go down a little bit. Here we have to drive 70. So if you see the other cars that drive faster, don't ask why I drive slowly, guys, because I'm a fan of driving in the speed limit most of the time, and I don't want to exceed the speed limit in my test drives. So this is why sometimes you think I'm driving too slow, is because the other drive too fast. It's nice, it's nice. I was worried, I mean, I think last time when I drive a manual transmission was maybe 6 months ago, I don't remember, but I was a little bit worried that might be a little bit yeah, not so pleasant to drive it, you know. But I'm surprised to see that they did a great job with this gear shifter. I mean, you can go so easy into the gears. It doesn't take too much stress from you. I mean, it doesn't make you work too much. So that's a very good thing. You can see it's so easy. It's almost automatically. And if you know when to change the gears, if you know how to change the gears, you can get also great consumptions. We drive a little bit in the city so we can make an idea on how it is in a little bit of traffic. So 6.8 liter, the consumption is going down, but we will see now in the city. Usually the consumption usually go higher because of the stop and go, at least, you see, because it has this stop and go function. The engine stop completely when you stay at traffic signs or when you stop with the car, and then when you press the clutch, the engine will turn on again, you see. And I noticed that it's a good system. It works quite fast. It's not something annoying. It's actually a great system, a great test, the one that we do right now, because it's kind of perfect test when you go home and work, and from home to work, and you drive in this big city and you go on the highway a little bit and then you go back into the city, so you can manage to see what will be the real consumption and how it is on the roads. And you see right here. Another thing that I didn't said nothing about it until now are the suspension. I was waiting for these areas here to see the suspension, and the suspensions are pretty fine. Actually, I should say from 1 to 10 I will give it 7, maybe 8. They are quite fine for what it is, the car. They are super comfy. I think the seats are helping also a little bit with the suspensions, because it feels quite okay. Yeah, from 1 to 10 maybe a 7. So they are not bad at all. I didn't feel any big bumps, but the manhole covers and just little bumps are just fine. Also vibrations, it's just fine. .9 liter until now. Woo, not bad, but estimated consumption, it's around 5.6 liter, 5.7 liter. We are a little bit higher than that, but we try some acceleration. We drive also on the highway 130, so it's kind of normal, I should say. So now we drive a little bit in the city here, so we get a little bit of traffic. Check this out, man. This is not freaking normal. Definitely not normal. Oh man. 6.9 liter until now, and we are almost done with the test drive. It's pretty silent outside. I mean, there are so many cars here and even truck, and it's still relatively silent inside the car. Seven liter. It's going higher because of the stop and go, so it's kind of perfect test. We had traffic, we have highway. It's the way it is, so this is what you should expect. Now, depending which kind of condition, outside there are 7 degrees, so it's kind of cold. Probably the consumption will be a little bit higher, probably because the car is new, so the consumption is a little bit higher. And also you probably can expect half liter less than this one, but in general I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think I can get even better consumption. Here is the navigation, so you can also play with it. Quite simple. You can choose a destination, you press OK, and then you can see that it's loading quite fast. But more about that we will talk in the review video, so stay close to see that video as well. But in general it's pretty fine. I love those seats. The seats are super nice. Love them. Also this quality, the vents feel good and look nice with this copper color. Really cool. The armrest here, it's super useful as well. Nice. Even here you have soft material, the same material as you have it here on the seats in the middle. It feels like Alcantara, but I'm sure it's not Alcantara, but it feels super nice. And they look also great. Most of the other materials, excepting the steering wheel, that it has a nice grip, and from what I know it's made in leather. Other than that, everywhere here and here it's plastic, but I don't know if you care too much. Sometimes you prefer a better price and a little bit more plastic, you know. Depend with what you compare the car.
After 300 meters, turn right.
It's just perfect. This is what we need. This is this kind of traffic with a little bit of highway, and then the test it's ending. It's a proper test.
Route.
It's a proper real test.
After 290 meters, turn right.
So you can hear also, this is from the navigation of the car, the sound. So to make an idea the way it sounds. You see over the big bumps, it feels a little bit stiffer, but over small one is just perfect. So that's why I think the 7, it's great rating for what it is. Now we can also end up this video, so let me park here. I want to show you also the reverse camera. I just go into reverse and you can see the camera there. It comes with 6 sensors on the rear, 6 on the front, so you can park the car without any problem. It comes also with those active lane assist, so when you park the car will be super easy. Electronic handbrake, this is also very useful. And that's it, guys. Let me show you the consumption, by the way. If you go in the front there, 7-liter consumption, and we see the average journey 18 kilometers, 35 kilometers per hour, the average speed. That was all. I hope you enjoy it, guys. I hope you get some useful information from this test drive. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Whatever you want to ask, I will answer with pleasure. Also, if you want to see the full review with this Dacia Jogger, if you want to see how is to sleep in the back with the sleeping pack, stay close. Probably the video is already online. If it's not online, click the subscribe button to see notification when the video will come out. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. My rating for this Dacia Jogger from 1 to 10, taking into consideration the price and offer and what it is, this car will be 9.9. so this is my rating. I like very much the car. I think it's a super practical, affordable car that you can get for your family and for your business, and not only. So go and test it, go and see it, and then give me your feedback. I'm really curious to hear what you think about the car. Other than that, thank you a lot for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.